Hello friends, you are welcome to DJ Smartboard. Today we are going to discuss Julius Caesar, a fantastic drama by William Shakespeare. The full title of the drama, that's The Tragedy of Julius Caesar. It has been written by William Shakespeare and it was the first play performed in the Globe Theatre in 1599 and it was published as a text in 1623. The main technique Shakespeare has used in this drama, that is tragic drama. The setting he has taken, it was from 44 BCE Rome, and the story is totally based on a true Roman political event. So, before going to the tragedy of Julius Caesar, the drama Julius Caesar, we should know few things about Shakespeare, the author of this drama. Definitely, William Shakespeare is a well-known poet, playwright, actor in English language, and he is also regarded as the greatest writer in English language and the preeminent dramatist. He has acted in different dramas written by himself. He is also regarded as the national poet of England. His extant works consist 39 plays, 154 sonnets, and 3 long narrative poems. He has used near about 25,000 words, out of which many are his own creations. Now, I would like to show you some pictures. Now, um, it may be visible. Here is the picture from the Hindu epic Ramayana, and here Ram is killing Ravan. Just like that, I will show you two more pictures. Here, Indira Gandhi was also shot dead, who was our former prime minister. And in another news article, Rajiv Gandhi, who was also former prime minister, he was also assassinated through a bomb blast. So, what do you think? What what is the difference between these three types of killings? This is the main concept behind this drama. The difference between killing and assassination. Ram killed Ravan through a particular and properly well planned war in which both the parties, both the opponents, they were aware about the incident. But in the latter two assassination, latter two killings, in such cases, you can see different types of tricks and techniques are involved, such as conspiracies, tragedy, and these two killings, killing of Rajiv Gandhi and killing of Indira Gandhi, both are mysterious. So such type of killings are called assassination. So uh, here are some facts about killing and assassination. An act of causing death. Here, the attention remains personal. Sometimes it happens as a result of an act versus counteract, as in a war, as we saw in that picture of Ramayana. But assassination, It is mysterious killing due to some political conflicts. It involves conspiracy and tactics. Political issues and jealousy of power and positions are the prime causes of assassination. Now let us come to the drama, the main setting. Um, the setting was taken from Rome, where there was limited democracy. Democracy means a secret and planned monarchical rules. It was nothing but monarchical rules or your imperial rules. People of Rome were exhausted in these imperial rules, where Pompey and sons they were the rulers. But Julius Caesar emerged as first. Julius Caesar was a partner of Pompey, and later, due to some conflicts, due to some uh, conflicts, social conflicts, they became opponent to each other. And Julius Caesar uh, tried to conquer Pompey and sons, and he did it. Julius Caesar was a lover of democracy. He was fond of democracy, and he also conquered Pompey and sons. But people were uncertain about his invasions, whether Julius Caesar would set up a democracy or enjoy the imperial power and positions. Nobody was certain. Now, Julius met an astrologer. After conquering, after winning, after the victory, the same moment, Julius met an astrologer who warned him, predicting an upcoming severe danger on that 15th of March. It has been mentioned in the drama, according to the text, according to the words of Shakespeare, such as Ides of March, Ides of March. Very often it is read as Ides of March. That means the middle of the March, means 15th of March. So it was 15th of, sorry, he was warned that there may be some severe danger for Julius Caesar on 15th of March. But Julius ignored the Roman astrologer because Julius was optimistic. He was ambitious at that time. Julius had two eminent followers who were the most honored by the Roman people, and they were also fond of the Roman people. They wanted to set up democracy in Rome. They are the Mark Antony. Very often he was known as Marcus Antonius, and the another person Marcus Brutus. These two characters are very much important characters in this drama. Marcus Junius Brutus, and shortly known as Marcus Brutus. Here, Antony offered the Roman crown to Julius. Mark Antony, who was a general of Rome, he offered crown to Julius, but Julius denied. Now, what will Julius do? Whether he will set up democracy or enjoy the taste of autocracy, whether he will be a messiah for Rome or a dictator. Several questions were huddling amongst people. Now it was a chance for the dark and evils to rise up. Jealousy, conspiracy, tactics, conflicts, dark politics. Finally, conspiracy was incepted in some of the opponents. They planned The villainous character Cassius could not digest the rise of Julius. Cassius, here is the character Cassius. He instigated the conspiracy against Julius, collected followers from the little mob of opponents who disliked Julius. He presented his evil forecast before Brutus also that victory of Julius might be dangerous for the Rome. He was ambitious. He might lead an imperial rule in Rome. Sudden rise of Julius may be harmful for Rome. Brutus liked his forecast as he was a great well-wisher of Rome, and he also didn't like to rise up imperial power in Rome. He liked to set up a republic, set up a democratic rules in Rome. That's why a little bit he was certain about these um, suggestions from Cassius. Still, he was not confined within the decision, within the suggestions of Cassius, which was a very tight spot for Cassius and his followers to go against Julius. Here, Cassius and Casca, they planned to convince the right hand of Julius, Marcus Brutus, that rise of Julius was dangerous for the Republic of Rome. They wrote some fake letters. They wrote some fake letters in the name of public that they stated that Julius was dangerous for them and they were in fear of Julius, so and so and so, many things against Julius. With some other supporters, they also proceeded to Brutus' residence. So they met Marcus Brutus. They talked with Marcus Brutus. They told all these things, and anyhow, they could misguide Marcus Brutus. Marcus Brutus was misguided and agreed with them to assassinate Julius. Here, Brutus was the only person involved in the conspiracy for the true betterment of the republic as per his concern, unlike Cassius and Casca, because they had their personal interest to kill Julius, whereas Marcus Brutus has an objective to kill Julius or assassinate Julius in favor of public of Rome, in favor of the setup of democracy in Rome. On the other hand, wife of Brutus, Portia, very often it is written as Portia, Portia, suspected their conspiracy and asked to open the secret. When Marcus Brutus denied, then she caught her thigh by the knife to win his trust. Can you think a lady needs to cut herself to get the trust from her own husband? It must be a matter of criticism. Now Brutus explained anyway, but Portia was in fear of the upcoming danger. The master planner Cassius had a plan to kill Antony also, but Brutus defended that Antony was a well-wisher of the Republic of Rome and we should not kill Antony. The next morning was the 15th of March. What you say, Ides of March, it has been mentioned in the text. When Julius was about to proceed for the Senate, his wife Calpurnia prayed to stay at home, explaining some of her inauspicious dreams. She cried 3 times at night. The night was disturbing one. What did she dream that night? Dear friends, um, here is this is an important topic, the dream of Calpurnia. Calpurnia's dream. Statue of Julius spouted streams of blood. And it has been mentioned 100 streams of blood in the text. The lusty Romans were washing hands with Caesar's blood. It has been mentioned there as a bathing their hands, means washing their hand with Caesar's blood. Neither heaven nor the earth was in peace. Calpurnia uttered this while sleeping. Everything was quite disturbing. The horses were neighing, and great warriors fought in the heaven. There was rain of blood upon the Senate house. The watchman witnessed a lioness giving birth in the street. The graves were opened, and the ghosts came out of those with shrieks and squeal throughout the streets. These women must signify upcoming deadly events. Caesar defended, death is common and natural for all. He declared himself as furious to all those fears. Julius said, dear Calpurnia, how conservative you are. I am the furious man. I am furious to those fears. What you are saying about. But when Calpurnia begged by the knee, means when Calpurnia knelt down, he decided not to proceed for the Senate that day. Let us see. Here another person, Decius, who was a member of conspiracy, approached Brutus' house and he requested Julius to proceed for the Senate as other members were waiting him. Julius denied, explaining all his wife's dreams. So, interpretations of Decius, dear friends, this is also one important topic. How Decius interpreted all those dreams, all those events of what Calpurnia dreamed. Decius deliberately interpreted the dream as an auspicious and fortunate forecast. Caesar's blood would give a new life to Rome, according to Decius. It signifies the respect of Romans for Julius. He would remain in the public's heart forever. So and so. Many things. Decius applied wild tactics. He criticized Julius' belief upon superstitions. He encouraged with tempting words. Anyhow, he succeeded. Julius could not stop himself, ignored his wife's request, and hunted her emotions. Here, mind it, dear friends, dominance of feminine gender by the masculine. It is seen here. And Caesar's confidence consumed his wisdom. One a text is there. Caesar's confidence consumed his wisdom. That means if Caesar was confined within the room, within his own residence, perhaps it was his wisdom. But due to his overconfidence, he left the residence. That's why it has been told here. He proceeded to the Senate house. As Julius was about to enter the capital, the well-planned conspirators they attacked. First, Casca attacked with a knife. After a few attacks, Julius died. As the main protagonist of the play has tragic ends, the life was full of tragedies. conspiracy, jealousy, all the painful events were there. The play stands in the category tragic drama. Here is a picture drawn out of the event. But one thing, remember, during the death, Julius could notice his best follower in the mob of conspirators. Who was that? Brutus. And he exclaimed with his last word, he uttered, Et tu, Brute? Which means he exclaimed the presence of Brutus with the conspirators. Cassius and Brutus tried to control the panic mob with their clean speeches. They presented their speeches. They tried to convince the Roman people that they have done well job to set up democracy in Rome. They have cleaned, they have smashed the imperial rules in Rome, so and so and so. But Caesar's nephew Octavius and Mark Antony, they wanted to go beyond this conspiracy. Why? Why these conspirators? They were having the plan to kill Julius. Why did they assassinate Julius? Mark Antony, who was an excellent orator, on his chance began to sensitize people about Julius' sacrifices for Rome. He started, dear friends, do you know Julius? How dedicated he was. What what has not he done for people? In this way, he started reading out Caesar's wills. He read out the wills of Julius. Julius gave 75 drachmas. Drachmas means um, uh, the currency of the then Greek. So Julius gave 75 drachmas to every Roman man. Its value is now $6,000, near about $6,000. So you think in that time, in that ancient time, 75 drachmas to every person. Then he had also dedicated all his properties, such as his new orchard, courtyards, walkway, etc., to the people of Rome. His innocence and greatness was blossomed. Here, anyhow, Antony proved that he was a great man. Julius Caesar was a well-wisher of Rome, and the conspirators, they have killed the future of Rome. People became restive, fierce. The mob changed to a rebel against the conspirators. Now, what will they do? Antony and Octavius, they fought with Cassius and Brutus respectively. Antony fought with Cassius and Octavius fought with Brutus. Brutus had seen the ghost of Julius the previous day. In fear of being caught, Brutus and Cassius both they committed suicide. They killed themselves. Here, Antony appreciated Brutus near his dead body. Here is an ironic event um, has been seen here. Here, Antony appreciated Brutus near his dead body. He was the only man in the conspiracy who never thought about his own benefit. other than the welfare of Rome. In this way, the play ends with a tragic end. Dear friends, here are some questions you should ask to yourself, very much important. Those students who are going to appear in the exam in 10th and 12th, um, they must see all these things. Can assassination resolve a problem? Whether it is the resolution for a problem, what are the consequences seen in the current political scenario? What are being the key causes behind conspiracies nowadays? Some important points to remember: the Kalpania's dream, interpretations of dream by Decius, Caesar's will, Antony's speech. Why do you think Julius the tragic hero? Cassius the main conspirator, the ironic character Marcus Brutus. How did Caesar's overconfidence consume or kill his wisdom? What might have happened to Rome after Caesar's assassination? So these are some important points, dear friends. I have tried to simplify the great drama Julius Caesar. Thanks a lot.